Namaste, my friends. Welcome back. Today's class is going to be a wrist-free class, so great for anyone who is having some wrist troubles or upper body problems. Maybe you've broken your arm, for example. Or for anyone who just isn't placing any weight on their wrists. Today, we do have some clasps behind the back. If you feel like you can't do that, that's fine. You can always skip that part and just do the other stuff. But let's begin standing at the front of the mat. As per usual, it's going to be a all legs, lean legs workout. Press down through all four corners of the feet. Lift through the crown of the head. Imagine that there's a string pulling you from the crown of the head so that you stand taller. Engage the core. Roll the shoulders back and down. Close the eyes and take a deep, long, full breath here. Take a moment to allow the day thus far to drop away. Let your worries for later dissipate. Just be present. Do your best to focus your attention on your breath, on your body in this present moment. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, sweep your arms down, around and up. And exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips back, chair. Engage the core. Inhale, reach for the sky, sweep, stand up tall, and exhale, chair. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, chair. Press out into all four corners of the feet, square the hips. Inhale here, and exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees deeply. Allow the head to be heavy. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Cross the arms above the head. Allow your belly to rest on your thighs. Head heavy. Take your weight towards the right and then the left. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. And exhale, chair. Now take the pressure, the weight onto your right leg. Left leg comes out in front, one-legged chair. And then step back, high lunge. Again, if you have a broken arm or collarbone or something where you are unable to lift your hands above your head, that's perfectly fine. You can keep them wherever they need to be, on your waist, in prayer, at your side. They don't really have to do very much in today's practice. So press your back heel away from you, hands where they lay, where you want them to be. Lift through the heart space and hop back forward, one-legged chair. Set the left foot down, right leg out this time, one-legged chair, and step back, high lunge. Feel the stretch to the front of the hip flexor. Core tight, hips under shoulders. And step back to one-legged chair. Set the right foot down. Chair. And release, sweep the arms down, around, and up. And exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Clasp the hands behind you if you desire, and exhale, fold. Open across the front of the chest if you're holding the clasp. Let the head be heavy. Shake the head yes and no. Again, gently sway left and right. playing with your balance, playing with your central axis. Release the clasp. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around, and up. And exhale, chair. Take the weight onto the right foot this time. Square the hips, core tight. One-legged chair. And come up a couple inches and sink a couple inches. We'll pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to keep your hips square. 6, 7. Weight in the right heel. 8, 9, 10. Step it back. High lunge. Take your right hand to your right hip. Reach up and over. Press through the left heel. Side bend. Back to center, high lunge. Keep the weight in the right leg. And we'll do 10, so you bend the back knee, hop the back foot forward a little bit, so you're in a slower, like a more narrower lunge. And then step back into the full high lunge. We'll do 10. Hands where you want them to be. 1, 2, keep the right leg deeply bent. 3, weight in the right heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. High lunge. Press up with the back leg. Come to the front of the mat, one-legged chair. Drop the left foot down, right foot out this time. Heel, weight in the left heel, hips square, and pulse. 1, 2, 3, core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it back, high lunge. Left hand, left hip. If you want, right arm up and over, side reach, side bend. Come back to the breath. And come back to center. Hop the back foot in just slightly and all the way back 10 times. 1, weight in the left heel. 2, bend deeply through the left knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10, high lunge. And back to the front of the mat, one-legged chair. Two-legged chair, hold. Core tight, sink deeper. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. Hips are square. And release. Swoop the arms down, around and up. And hands to prayer at heart center. Take a moment to come back to the breath. Long, deep inhale. Slow, complete exhale. Now take your hands to your hips, weight in the right leg, bend the knee just slightly. And what we're going to do is a little bit of a ballet move. So you'll take your left knee out at an angle and lift with the heel to the front. So your toes are facing at a diagonal out, your heel is lifting the foot, and this will really engage the inner thigh. So we'll do 10 of these lifts. You can hold on to something for balance if you like. 1, really focus on the inner thigh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the front of the mat. Still with the weight on the right foot. I want you to swoop like you're doing a big circle with your left toe. So swoop the left leg forward, around and back, and come into a curtsy lunge. And then swoop it back to the front, balance on the one leg, swoop it back in, around, curtsy lunge, swoop it back to the front, keep your balance. 3, weight in the right heel. 4, 5, it's hard to balance sometimes. 6, 7, working on hip mobility as well. If you need to tap your foot on the ground for balance, that's fine. 8, 9, 10. Back to the front of the mat. Weight on both legs this time. And now move it over to the left. So right knee comes out at an angle, flex through the foot, and lift through the right heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swoop the right foot forward, around and back. Curtsy lunge, swoop forward. 2. Weight in the left heel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm losing my balance too. 9. Do your best. And 10. Back to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach, stretch for the sky, baby back bend. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, roll, chin to chest, all the way back up to standing. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Press down through the right foot. Press down equally into all 4 corners. Lift the toes and then release them back to the mat. And then you can lift your left foot and either keep your toes on the ground, bring your left foot to your right shin, or bring your left foot all the way up into your right thigh, tree pose. Hands where they fall, either at prayer, on the hips, to the sides, in the sky, yogi's choice. Come back to the breath. Core tight. Lengthen the tailbone away from you. Imagine that string lifting through the crown of your head, pulling you taller. Slow down the breath. Press the right thigh into the left foot and the left foot into the right thigh. So there's a lot of energetic pressing happening. Inhale deeply and exhale, step the left foot back, warrior 2. Look down and make sure that your left toes are just slightly facing in or are exactly parallel to the back of the mat. And the right heel dissects the arch of the left foot. Make sure your knee is tracking over your toes, it's not falling to one way or the other. Shoulders back and down, core tight. And if we are utilizing our arms today, if our arms are okay, reach your arms front and back. Shoulders relaxed. Press through the back of the left foot. Bend deeply through the right knee. 3 deep breaths here. Now take your right elbow to your right thigh. Reach up and overhead with the left arm, side angle. Feel the stretch through the left side body. Open through the left rib cage. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Turn the left foot out, plie. Bend the knees deeply, knees tracking over toes. You can come into a little bit of a more narrow plie and lift both heels and release them back down. We'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the calves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My balance is all sorts of off today. 10. Plie. Straighten through the legs. Turn the right toes in. Face the back of the mat. Bend the left knee. Warrior two. Facing the back of the room. Three deep breaths. Right elbow to right thigh. Reach up and overhead, side angle. Press through the outer edge of the right foot. Open through the right rib cage. Shoulders relaxed. And inhale back up. Warrior two. Plie. And 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3. Press the knees out. 4, 5, 6. Press through the heels. 7, 8, 9, 10. Warrior two back on the first side. And hop to the front of the room. Tadasana. Press through the left foot. And this time, bring your right foot either to the ankle, the shin, or the thigh. You may notice that one leg is different than the other. My right side is a lot less flexible than my left. So it's harder for me to keep my leg in my thigh, my foot in my thigh. So do your best, listen to your body, and take a few deep, calming breaths in tree. Inhale, press into the left foot, and step back, warrior two. Left foot leading. 3 deep breaths. Press through the right foot. Outer edge of the right foot. Press equally into all 4 corners of the left. Left elbow to left knee or thigh, side angle. Inhale, come back up. Plie. And 10 heel raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Core tight. 7, 8, 9, 10. Warrior two, other side, back of the mat, right leg leading. Right elbow to right thigh, side angle. Inhale back up, warrior two. Plie. 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift through the heart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Warrior 2. Left leg leading. Bend the right knee and hop to the front of the mat. Tadasana. Lift the toes. Press down equally into all four corners of the feet and release. Inhale. Bring the left knee into the chest. And exhale. Left elbow to right knee. Hip opener. Flex the left foot. Allow the hip to fall, the knee to fall to the left. Hands to prayer. Focus on a drishti point to help with your balance. Core tight. Long, flat back. Inhale back up to standing. Tadasana. Take a deep breath here. Bring the right knee into the chest. And then right ankle to left knee. Hands to prayer. Long, deep breaths. Calm the mind. Relax through the hips. Let go of tension. Inhale back to standing. Take your feet about mat distance apart. Toes on the outside of the mat. Heels in. Bend the knees and sink into yogic squat. Malasana. You can gently press your elbows into your knees if you would like. Hands to prayer. Hips heavy. Breathe through the hip joints, through the knee joints. Press into the feet. Notice the earth beneath you. How does it feel? How does it feel on your feet? Do you feel perhaps an energetic connection as you ground down through the feet? How does your body feel as you slow down the breath and turn your attention to the act of breathing? This thing that we do without realizing it every moment of every day. And how does it feel to sometimes turn your attention to that thing that our body just does for us and keeps us alive? Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you can allow your bum to come onto the mat. Cross your legs in a comfortable seat. Let your hands rest on your knees, on your thighs, to your side, wherever is most comfortable for you. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your attention on your body, on your breath. And take a few moments here to remember to be grateful for all that your body does each and every day. Even if you're going through a time of hardship, perhaps you've hurt yourself, perhaps your body isn't doing the things that you wish it did. But remember to find gratitude for all that your body does do, for the breaths that you take every day, for the movement that you do find. Even for the weight of the body sometimes, though it can feel too heavy, be grateful that it's there, that it's reminding you every moment that you are alive. Thank you so much for joining me in your practice today. From my heart to yours, namaste.